my Firelites. How is everyone doing? I know I'm extra hyped. Why? Because it's Friday. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited that it's Friday. I don't really have nothing planned. I'm just excited that it's Friday. I'm tired of getting up right this minute and going to this job. My feet hurt. My legs hurt. I had the worst Charlie horse yesterday in my leg that woke me up out my sleep. But then I couldn't get up because my leg was jacked up. Man almighty, I just want to rest. I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to do in the next few weeks, and it's just like, I just want to sleep. I just want to sit down. I just want to regroup. So, I don't know how many of you out there have kids. I don't know if you got graduations. Did you do your proms with your children? Are you happy that they're getting out of school so you ain't got to take them to school? Or are you upset because they're going to be home all damn day with you? So I suggest find some camps. Some churches have camps. I know one of the churches that's around my house, they're doing a camp free. I think the only thing you might have to pay for is like field trips. And I think you still might be paying half price for that because the church is really trying to take care of everything. They see a need, and it's no like rec centers or anything in the neighborhood, so they're trying to help. They're also looking for volunteers. So if you want to look up St. James Methodist Church in Philadelphia, they need people. They need people to help them. And it's a really good church, and it's really good people. You don't have that, I don't want to speak for all churches, but some churches I have gone to in the past where you just have like this snootiness about you, and you going in trying to get the Lord, get some understanding, everybody looking at you like, oh, why you got that on, and why you look like that, and you start feeling like, okay, I was here for the Lord, and now you acting like I'm here for y'all. You don't get that. People coming in, I could go to church just like the Golden Girls need Jesus too, right? So I could go in there just like this. Because the Lord said, come as you are. And this is how I am. And I'm here to get some understanding. You don't have all that, you just don't have it. You just have to try it. Anyway. Other than that, child graduating from college. I'm in college. I'm skipping stuff. He graduating from high school shortly. Provided he get these grades together. Because at the last minute, I was guilty of it too. You get in your senior year, and halfway through, you get senioritis. You just like, look, for whatever reason, it's an epiphany that went off in your head, and you be like, I've been doing this bullshit for 12 years. 12, not 2 years. I've been doing this for 12 years. Day in, day out, summer after summer, getting up, getting on the bus, walking to school, getting a book, a new teacher, and you just all of a sudden be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. And that's when you start half-ass trying. You get it done just to be saying it's done, but you don't know if it's really right, and part of you don't even care if it's right or not. It's done and you handed it in. That's all you care about. He in that stage. But see, in that stage, excuse me, in that stage is when all of a sudden you was at an A-B average, and then your shit coming back with C's, you getting a D here and there because you ain't turning it in, you half-ass trying. I'm not one of them moms. No, you're not going to half-ass with me. Whole ass, 1,000%, like I always say. Trademark today again, on May 31st, 2019. Because my whole understanding is, why in anything in life, when it comes to you, why would you want to half-ass try it? It is a representation of who you are. Unless you're just a half-ass kind of person, then I guess it's reflected accurately. But I know me, I'm not a half-ass person. I'm more of a 3,000% whole ass type of person. Not because I'm showing off, but because I know in my head I am that damn important. If something I have to do is a representation of me before I even get there, you best believe you getting 3,000%. Everybody should feel like that. Because you are that important. Nobody gonna represent you better than you represent yourself. You think about it. Everybody talk about, can you vouch for me? Can you be a reference for me? I know sometimes you need a reference for jobs and you need something like that. So you definitely want to pick people who won't flub up the reference. But nobody represents you better than you. So at the end of the day, you need to think about, damn, I am important. So I know I need to get on my P's and Q's, and I need to do what I need to do. And it's true what some people say, you know, you have to dress the part that you want to have, because mentally, once you start seeing yourself in a uniform or dressed a certain type of way, you carry yourself a different way. You speak a different way. And not because you are trying to front, it's just a conditioning that you put yourself through that becomes habit. So then people be like, oh, you seem like you changed. No, my perspective has changed. My ideas have changed. My way that I'm seeing myself has changed. It's not because you changing on them. And when people start telling you, oh my God, you changed, it's because they not changing. They seeing you doing something different. They not doing nothing different. And you know, misery love company, so they don't want you to change because now they feeling like they left behind. But anybody can change. And you should. You should grow. You should change. You should change for the better in terms of honing your skills, honing your perspective, getting a better understanding of what it is that you really want to do in life, and who are the important people in your life and who aren't. You know, like it was one of the questions today. Are people too sensitive for social media? And my answer to that is no. They're not too sensitive. They're too comfortable with social media. You get on social media behind a screen, a smartphone, a keyboard, and as people say, you want to be a keyboard gangster and start telling all this business and telling people off and acting like you the perfect example. Cam Coldheart got his ass rocked by the baby. Why? Because you on social media the whole month leading up into this encounter that you meet with him in the mall, talking all this rah-rah. Like you gonna beat his ass and he a bitch and he this and he that and blah, blah, blah. Then you see him in the store, you got your phone and you still talking mess in front of his face. And then had the nerve to be surprised that you got your ass handed to you. Literally, how you beat somebody out their pants? That's ridiculous. Like you never ever in life gonna live that down. You gonna be 93 years old with no teeth, sitting on a porch rocking, and one of your boys, if you still hanging with him, gonna be like, yo, remember when you was young and you got beat out your pants? That was crazy. Dude, social media makes you too comfortable. And my thing is, if you're gonna be that comfortable, then you have no right to be sensitive, because you should know what the consequences are gonna be. So no, social media doesn't make you too sensitive. It makes you too comfortable. And it also gives you no consequences. Now, granted, Cam got consequences. That was his direct consequence for him talking trash. But millions of people don't get any consequences per se for what they say on social media. It wasn't until recently where people started getting fired for some of the stuff that they were saying on social media, which is only right. Because my thing is, if you want to be bold enough to say it, then you need to be bold enough to take the consequences that may or may not come with what you just said. Should people be fired because of freedom of speech? One hand, no. But at the same time, most of the people that saying stuff is grown. So you know it's, you know, a handful here and another handful here. You're going to have to weigh your options. You say what you want to say, then you need to make sure on this hand you ready to take what's going to be given to you. But other than that, I think in the very, very beginning, when social media was starting, it was starting with a good purpose. And they've taken the good purpose and all of a sudden used it for evil. And it's just not, it's not doing what initially it was supposed to do. Perfect example, who started using social media. Maybe evil's a bad word, because I know people will probably come at me because I said it. But Trump, I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like what he stands for. I don't like the way he acts. I don't like the way he carries himself. I don't like the fact that he's tweeting all the damn time when you need to be running the country that you don't know how to run. But you damn sure know how to duck and dive out of some consequences. You's a master at that. I give you that. You know how to lie your way out of a situation and blame it on all your friends who they thought was going to be ride or dies for you. You ain't tell them that part that, yeah, man, you going to die behind bars for me, but you're not going to be riding with them. You took this social media and you just used it for your own advantage. If I was president, if I was going to be using social media, I definitely would want to be using it to the best of its ability on trying to unite people, trying to get them to come together for a common cause, to find a solution, to do something in their areas. Granted, you can't be everywhere at one time. But you got Congress people, you got the Senate, you have other advisors or whatever. These people are working for you. So if you are the main hub of a situation, you send your delegates out to do little satellite areas to make sure that shit is running the way it's supposed to be run. You're not doing that. You sending all your delegates all over the damn place to make sure that all the lies are all falling in line, but you're not trying to do nothing better for the people. Perfect. Another example. You up here and done canceled everything that Obama did because you just don't want to have Obama on nothing because of your perception and your feelings about this man. He was trying to do good stuff, like trying to make sure we don't have all these pollutants and shit in the air, and making sure that we could take care of colleges. Michelle trying to make sure that the people eat better. You up here eating cheeseburgers and french fries, talk about, okay, why the hell you think you that orange? It's probably too much processed food and all that cheese. Why you think don't nobody want to cook for you? Why you think ain't nobody really around for you? Anyway, I could be here all day fussing about that. I'm sorry. But that man makes me mad. I don't like injustice. I know the world is the way it is. You don't have to like everybody. That's just the way the world goes. Your mom and dad taught you that when you went to school. Everybody's not going to be your friend. And that's fine. But you are supposed to be respectful for each other and everything like that. So, that's what needs to be drilled in, and that's what needs to be taught. You need to be respectful of each other. You don't have to like me. You can respectfully disagree with some of the things I'm saying, but you don't have to get all nasty and evil with your thoughts and whatever because somebody is speaking different than you. You can learn from anyone, and it's okay to learn. I was thinking about like the actual definition I would give racism. I know we have the definition in the dictionary, but I think the definition of racism is the manifestation, interpretation, and imagination of one's mind against another group of people that they know nothing about, but they're following the social media norms. That's what racism would be. 2019. My definition, copyrighted. But anyway, I know we started off talking about graduation and summer, and I was about to ask y'all about some barbecues, and I'm talking about volunteerism, and we got all on political stuff. It's got me a little upset. Anyway, I want you all to have a good day because I have been yammering. It is like 13 something. But anyway, have a good day. Thank you for listening to me yammer. Please leave some messages and comments. Good comments. Well, I'll delete you, block you, whatever, don't matter. But leave comments, thoughts, shares, recipes, barbecues, all kinds of stuff. And I will see y'all later. All right. Bye-bye.